of my face is red, with breasts, with a shoulder of a friend, with a corner of a desk, with communion, with a yes, and I tell you.
Damn. Hot damn. Welcome back to Pretty Much Experts. I'm Robert John. Lockdown, stay-at-home order, Toronto, Canada, still holding strong. Thank you, Bike Thieves, for the intro. Skyler with the bong rip. How you doing, brother?
I don't know.
We don't know yet. We'll circle back. Mike, Vancouver, Canada, Tim Hortons parking lot. Or are you in Canadian Tire right now? Where are you?
Fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself. Then back for 2 weeks in a row. G, tattoo artist extraordinaire, Guelph, Ontario. Love you, dude.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, baby.
Hey, G.
Fuck
Keeping
yeah.
it double down. Always double down.
Double down. If you're gonna
Yeah,
do it
always
once, do it
double
twice. No regrets.
That's right.
Sometimes you gotta. You know, the show last week was so much fun.
Oh
that
my
we
God.
had to do it again.
You gotta
When
just
you
keep...
win it all on fucking black, you gotta let it ride.
Let it ride. Let it
Let it
ride.
rip, baby. You gotta get pitted.
If you thought we were drunk last week, let it ride.
Let it ride.
Let it ride.
Yeah. Speaking of black, we're talking to Mike's favorite penises
Yeah.
and the way he likes it.
Mike likes his coffee like he likes his penises.
No, actually, no. I do extra creamy. Yeah, okay, I do. I
Oh, a little bit of cream.
I do.
A little
I
bit
like
of
a nice
cream in there. A
creamy
little bit of
coffee.
mix.
I like him Irish.
Likes to mix it up.
Yeah.
I like my dicks like I like my eclairs, nice and creamy.
Nice and creamy. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't like my eclairs creamy. I mean, I can't deny that.
Who wants
Mike,
a dry
you
eclair?
know what?
Yeah,
You
why
might
get
like
the
mine.
Why get the eclair if you don't want it fucking creamy?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
Yeah,
So,
that's
RJ,
So,
get off your fucking phone, you cuck.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
trying to
Alright.
like we had a hot question on last week's show.
yeah, did
I'm
you hear
trying
back?
to get a rebuttal for this week's. It's been sealed. We got a
Okay.
rebuttal. Ready. Good
Got
to
a
go.
rebuttal? Should we just go right into it?
What we got a rebuttal?
Already?
Yeah.
We had fan interaction.
Came out to
We got
Stu came
fan-
out to his dad last week.
Wow.
We
Do
can
we
wait.
know-
We can wait. We can wait till the end.
Well,
just in
wait
case
till
it
the end. Wait
develops.
till the
Yeah,
end.
you know what?
gotta-
No, I think that's called
Cliffhanger.
suspense.
It's suspense.
Yeah,
cliffhanger.
Let's
Cliffhanger.
hold it off for a bit.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
people
I
that
agree.
listen, I don't know why you would listen to the entire show last week. We were, belligerent
Oh.
the entire time.
It's-
But it ended with
literally
a beautiful
only Brian.
fan question from Brian or Stu. Jury's out.
Yeah.
This week we got a rebuttal. Like it shock waves amongst the internet, amongst the Georgetown fan base.
So you know what? It's a big fan base.
Yeah.
Big
That's
fan
a
base,
big
big fan
fan
base.
base.
It didn't take long. Did not take long to get a rebuttal. Stay tuned till the 1 hour mark. it's a dilly of a question, boys.
Good rebuttal?
Yeah, it's a good rebuttal. We'll hang that.
Ooh,
you
I'm
know, hang-
excited.
I've never heard
Oh, so
anything
we are- I thought it
described
was
as a
coming.
dilly. But
It's a dilly. It's a little dilly. It's about Jack and Diane.
It's a little dilly about Jack and
Yeah,
Diane.
It's a dilly.
little ditty involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Dilly,
I guess,
one of your
I guess
Irish
it's almost
words,
like you gotta stick around to the end.
You
of the
gotta
show
stick
to
around
hear
the end of
that.
the show, to get the rebuttal. Thanks for
Okay.
Yeah.
people tuning in this
If you
week.
stuck
But
around to the end of last week, then you have to stick around to the end of this week.
So what are we gonna talk about for the next 50 minutes then?
I don't know. I'm out, dude. I'm sleepy.
I'm fucking like 8 beers deep right now.
oh,
Yeah,
we're
I'm
going
gonna
for
whip up
11.
some
We're going for
vodka here
11
now.
then.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Get some more in
I
there.
mean,
I'm
we
not
could
done.
talk about all kinds of things. Drew. How's
How's
cooking in the
Netflix?
winter going for you? How's winter cooking?
So
Winter-
the other day I was
That was a
cooking
barbecue,
in winter.
fucking
I was
cook.
barbecuing, and
Yeah.
it was cold.
Middle
it
of
was
the dead
cold
of the
as
winter.
fuck. No, yeah, dead of winter. It was like 6 o'clock. It was dark out, and yeah, it was delicious. It was absolutely worth the time and the trouble. but it was fucking cold. Like we're getting into that cold part of the winter. I think that ground. You know what? My God, I feel like I want to talk about this.
Bring it.
But I didn't fucking bring it up. But
Gender equality.
no.
Wage gap.
No, let's talk about like real
Wage
pressing.
gap.
Let's talk about real
Yeah.
pressing issues, can we?
You got some activism you want to
Yeah, what kind of activism
ruin
are
the
you
show
blowing up
with?
right now?
So this is like super super late. Like I feel like this is like the premise of this show. Like shit happens
Late
and
like
then
a
we just
period.
don't fucking comment on it for like a month and a half. But I'm talking about Groundhog Day here.
Oh yeah, that was so long
Oh
ago.
yeah, you did have a hot take on
I
that.
Yeah,
did.
okay.
And like up here in Ontario, Canada, our boy Wyerton Willie is like our go-to
Martin Willie, baby.
the source.
Wait,
of,
is that the guy? The beaver?
Yeah, it's the guy, Wyerton Willie. CBC
Yeah.
News,
Well,
bud.
that's
Yeah.
a weird
Groundhog.
question.
Groundhog.
It's a groundhog.
Yeah,
it's not a real
City
person.
The ground
Wyerton
beaver.
Willie.
But
Yeah. Yeah,
Earth
that's
beaver.
the guy. That's the
Like-
guy. He's like 400 years old or something.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Fucking Wyerton
I think it
Willie.
might be Wyerton the Third, actually.
I think it's
How
Wyerton
are they
Willie
still
the
doing
Sixth or
this?
something.
I don't get it. How are they still?
I mean, it's
Come on.
Canada, dude.
Yeah.
What else do we got going
it's
on?
malarkey. Like
You know?
the town of fucking
Come on.
Wyerton like dresses up like a bunch of cucks and like acts as if it's like colonial days and they're gonna like tell you something that you don't fucking know. Like, hey, spring's
Yeah.
They got their
coming.
three-pointed
That-
hats.
That's the end of the
yeah,
plot.
it's,
Like,
it's Canada. We got 4 seasons. Spring's coming. We know.
but so
Yeah.
okay, so the Wyerton Willie dates back to like 1956. This is the
That's
Wow,
it.
I would have said older. I would
I
have
would have
no.
said older.
No, that's the thing. It's
Yeah.
so new. Like they didn't
Yeah.
do this back in the
basically
day
brand new.
at all. There's no reason to dress like that. Is what I'm saying. Right?
Yeah.
Like you could just dress in your normal clothes.
It's not that old.
Like you are making
The
this
whole
up.
town dresses like a bunch of fucking DS's.
Yeah.
Okay?
But so either way, like here's this. I'm just gonna read this. This is all from Wikipedia.
Dude,
And-
that's crazy because I didn't know that. I thought it was in those times where they wore tall hats.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
fucking
same.
Yeah,
I
like,
would've
you
said,
came over on the
80,
Mayflower.
85.
80 buttons
Yeah, exactly.
on their fucking lapel and shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like.
But
Crazy
like, how does that
shit.
even like? So they come over on the Mayflower,
The
right?
20s
and
at
they
least.
they
The
survive
20s
for like
at
the whole
least.
summer,
Yeah.
and then none of them survive through the winter, but a couple of them do. And then like they come
Yeah.
out one day, and there's like a groundhog running around. They're like, wow,
They
like
praise this
finally
groundhog.
something cool has happened. And then like 6 weeks later, when it's spring, they're just like, hey, it's been 6 weeks since we saw that groundhog. Like let's remember.
Remember that groundhog we saw?
Yeah, that was 6 weeks ago. That must mean that spring is coming, right?
It was the most exciting thing that happened, yeah.
Okay, so but either way, this Wyerton Willie guy's been around for like a while, but
Nah,
so
not
here-
really. Not
so
really.
here-
Not really.
I'm just
No.
reading this. I'm reading this from Wikipedia word for word. Like I don't know,
Sure,
cite
sure,
me.
sure.
What I don't give a fuck. No one's
Cite
listening.
your resources.
It says
Okay.
it's been around for a while. That's what it says on Wikipedia.
No, it doesn't say that. I'm reading
This
it
dude's
as
been around for
everything-
quite some time.
Everything after
Yeah.
I drink this beer is what it
Okay,
says
okay.
from Wikipedia.
That beer's older than Wyerton Willie.
Man, just wait. Okay.
Yeah, that batch is old, dude.
Yeah.
The original
It's old
Wyerton-
Milwaukee,
old
not new
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Exactly.
The original Wyerton Willie lived to the advanced age of 22 and was found dead only 2 days before Groundhog Day in 1999.
Oh my
pulled the
god! What a
corpse
story! What a story!
The organizers
2
were
days.
unable. Organizers were unable to find a replacement and instead marked Groundhog Day by revealing Willie in a coffin. He had been dressed in a
Oh my
tuxedo.
god! 1999.
He had been dressed in a tuxedo, had coins over his eyes, and a carrot
Oh my
between his
lord.
paws.
Jesus.
I feel like that's animal abuse.
That's the most morbid
No, it's
Groundhog
fucking-
Day
it's
of all
fucking
fucking
time.
Groundhog
animal
Day.
abuse them.
If they pulled a corpse out on Groundhog Day, what does that mean?
That's animal abuse.
I don't know. It means I don't know. Spring ain't coming.
Yo, fuck.
You're done.
The real Willie had in fact decomposed, and the body in the coffin was that of an older, stuffed groundhog. The Associated Press was obliged to issue a retraction on its wires. Wyerton Willie's creepers keepers groom understudies. Like he had understudies. There were like in case Wyerton
Baby
Willie
Willies?
there
There's
are
baby Willies?
they're wee Willies is what they're called.
Wee
Willie.
Willie?
Makes
Wee
sense.
Willie Poof
Yeah.
Puff?
So Wyerton Willie had understudies nicknamed Wee Willies during the elder.
Oh my god.
During
There
the
actually
elder,
are Wee Willies.
during the elder groundhog's lifetime, to eventually replace the reigning Wyerton Willie when they die. Wyerton Willie typically have a lifespan longer than 4 to 9 years, and thus the other groundhogs may have served in the role unreported. Willie,
Yeah, 22
Wyerton Willie-
years. I mean,
yeah,
wait
so
a
like they
second.
only
Wait,
live
wait,
4 or 5
4
years.
years,
out there doing
22?
this shit.
And they
big
report
gap.
the first death in 99 when they pulled it out live.
Yeah,
dead.
totally. 50 years later.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wyerton Willie II reported as deceased on July 11, 2006 after fighting an infection on the previous month.
How do they know that?
How
the fuck do they know the
How often
groundhog
did
has
they fucking
infection?
drag that thing out of the hole? Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
on September 15, 2017, Wyerton Willie III died at 13. 2-year-old Wee Willie became Wyerton Willie IV on September 30th, 2017.
Sounds like a Dr. Seuss.
Coinciding with a memorial service for the old Wyerton Willie. And then the next
Ridiculous.
fucking like subheading here in bold is Death of Cubs Controversy.
Whoa.
Oh, controversy.
So like unless
Controversy.
this
Turns
isn't
out,
enough.
sorry.
This isn't
Spoiler: groundhogs eat their babies. You know.
They do. That's what they do.
Fucking spoiler.
They're hungry.
Spoiler. Yeah, quick tease here. Yeah.
Long
But
winter.
so like this has been going on for like 50 years. They've never recognized a death of one of these groundhogs, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, like there's been like they only live 5 years, and now the death.
Dude, there's been hundreds of them.
There's been hundreds of them, and you only
They're
care
calling
at
him the
99.
third. They're calling him the third. That's like such a slap in the face.
Yeah,
You know,
he's like
like-
103rd, right?
Yeah.
In May 2003,
They're
two
guinea
of
pigs.
Wyerton Willie's Wee Willies
know.
disappeared. 3 months later, they were found dead in the burrow where they had resided with Willie. Because groundhogs are known to be territorial animals, Willie was suspected of killing the two, an allegation that was never proven.
Can't prove it.
Francesca Dobbin, who looked after
Listen, they
Don't fit.
proved that he had an infection.
The glove don't
They
fit.
proved that he had an infection. So, I mean,
Francesca, who had looked after the groundhogs, informed her
Sounds
immediate
hot. She
supervisor,
sounds
who
hot.
chose not to inform the Wyerton City Council of the incident, fearing bad publicity. The council agreed to allow Dobbin to keep her job despite the scandal.
wow. A real
So-
person's life was almost affected by these groundhogs.
But these fucking dead groundhogs eating their own and just fucking. I thought this was.
Dude, I can't believe I spoiled all of that, and I was just shooting from the hip. I had never read that Wikipedia before, you know?
Yeah,
I'm
he
shooting
wiped
from the
out the
hip with all
next
of it.
generation. It's like a fucking like Darth Vader and wiping out all the Padawans or whatever. Just you're done. This
You're done.
tradition's over.
Okay.
You're done. It's over.
Okay, J.K. Rawlings or fucking
Yeah.
whatever.
Like maybe it was like a Snowpiercer moment, or you know, where it was like we got to rebel. Like the only way to stop this terrible tradition is to wipe out the next generation.
I mean, it sounds awful
Maybe.
lot like Terminator too. You know,
Yeah.
you could get there with Terminator.
Best Terminator movie, which is it?
2.
T2.
Totally
Two.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no debate.
You know what? I take it back. I'm a Genesis guy.
You know what? I really like Genesis too. Genesis was really good. I like that whole apocalyptic world. That was really cool.
You know what? I don't think I've even seen Genesis.
I didn't see
You're
it.
just
no.
being a piece of shit.
What was the one, RJ, that we saw in the theater recent? That was a good one.
I don't know what it was called. What's the
No,
last
you know
one?
what? You know what?
T3 of the T's back in town.
No, it was like Terminator 7.
I like the
Retribution or something. Like, it was a newer one.
one. I like Salvation with Christian
I
Bale.
haven't seen
Christian
anything
Bale?
else.
Oh wait, maybe Salvation. Maybe that's the one I'm talking about.
I like that one.
That
one
one's
where it was
sick.
like the post-apocalyptic.
You know
yeah,
what?
yeah. That one's
Yeah.
cool.
I
But
like
there's
really
also,
good.
like, okay, so again, like, this is the worst discussion because I don't remember what any of them were called. But I did
Me
like the
neither.
one after Christian Bale where they went back and redid, like, Terminator 2 or some shit.
No, they redid Terminator 1 where
Yeah,
he like
that was kind of cool.
he like kills the punks again. Like
yeah, that was
fucking-
cool. And they had like old Arnie back. Like that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think you're using cool a little liberally.
I mean, it was interesting because like as a kid, we even thought like if you can send Terminators back through time, why'd you not just send back like 4 at a time? Like why would you not do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what
Well,
that movie
might
was.
be,
Like,
might be too obvious though because they're all the same model, right? So it's like
but it's time travel,
can't
buddy.
have 4
You can just send
Terminators
one back
walking
every 3
around.
seconds.
what?
Just send one back every 3 seconds. It's like it's time travel.
But maybe they don't have like the resources to do that. In the
I
Yeah,
don't know.
the- like
It's
the-
future. I don't know.
Like the
It's a
like the
movie.
fusion energy.
They
to,
have
like,
the resources.
maybe they don't got the fusion energy to like send the fucking Terminators back. You know?
Maybe the robot Congress just won't pass that motion. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. The
We're not going to
bureaucracy
send that
of the
many
future.
electric orbs over.
Yeah.
Right?
Why do they send
I'm
everybody
a-
back
listen,
naked? You know, come on.
I'm a Terminator
Yeah.
denier. Okay, so
Okay.
you're gonna have to do a
Wow.
lot more than that to convince me.
Sure.
Wow, okay. You know what? To be honest, I think of all of the time travel movies, the Terminator one kind of makes the most sense to me. But
Well,
Because
yeah.
you would go back in time.
like to
And
go
kill
back
all
and
the
kill
humans.
John Connor, like why not go back and kill like Hitler too, just for
Yeah,
That's
no,
been
they
done.
did. They probably did.
Yeah, yeah.
You'd think.
You're right. You know
You
what
think,
that would be.
you
Come up
think
with
John
something more
Connor would be a little
original than
lower
that,
on the
though.
list?
Yeah. Every movie's done that. Deadpool's done that. You got to think of something more original. Think on your toes. Take out
But
Jeff
Deadpool
Bezos.
did it
Like
after Terminator.
Yeah, go back and drop Obama. Maybe.
Obama's got to go. Yeah.
Obama.
Not because I
What?
don't agree, and just because I want
You
them
want to
to
Because
shake
he's
things
black?
up. Like,
You can
see what
say it.
happens.
Shake it
You
up.
can say
Shake
it.
things up.
Shake
No,
it up.
wasn't a fan of Obamacare.
Take out Hillary at the same time. Even playing field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Even playing field? No, they don't. They don't relate. I
Al-
mean,
back and-
Also,
I don't-
quick sidebar. Like, there's no way I'm gonna make it to the end of the show. Like, I've had way too much to drink. Like, things are fading.
oh, you'll make
Yeah, you-
it.
you
And if you
got
gotta
your
puke, just
pinkies
do it on the
up.
floor.
I'm gonna
You'll be
puke
fine.
for sure. That's gonna happen. Yeah, I'll puke on the floor.
Oh,
That's
do it on
fine.
the show. Right on.
Yeah, yeah,
That's content.
yeah. I'll do that. That's hasn't not been done before.
That's already happened.
Yeah, yeah.
You for sure puked on this fucking show.
For
you
sure.
cuck.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have a bag nearby, but I'll just puke on the floor. Whatever.
I thought
Just-
the
Gee,
same
I'm pretty
episode
sure
was last
RJ's
episode.
puked. He's definitely pissed.
Yeah.
And he might even have shit himself on this show.
I don't know
Since
about that.
The 2
I don't
years
know.
we've been.
Oh,
I
wow.
haven't done the
know.
trifecta.
That
Yeah, you
that's a
haven't
shameful
batted
thing
for
right
the-
there.
That's
Shitting
shameful.
yourself.
That's
a
shameful.
shame one.
That's
That's a
shameful.
shame one. Shitting
That's
yourself.
pretty shameful. Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty common shame, though.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that it's normal
What?
or acceptable,
pushing
but it's
40.
common.
Common shame. I don't know.
It's common. I've only shit my pants once in my adult life, G, so you're preaching to the choir here. And it was recently, and we talked about it.
don't need to. Bring
But I
it up
mean, like,
here.
I'm getting older, so it's kind of like, and I hear about it more often. It's just kind of par for the course.
Older? What are you, 80? What do you mean?
79. No.
God damn,
Yeah, I'm
boy.
old. I'm old. Definitely, I'm old as shit.
Yeah,
I've
we
also
got
been
to
fat
party.
for 30 years.
You gotta
dude.
plug
Like,
that old ring
doubles
up.
your age.
You gotta plug it up.
Does double your age, yeah. You need a man pond.
Being fat and smoking fucking doubles your age.
Smoking hot.
Oh.
We're talking about Mike or his dad.
Both.
I feel like last week
I
talked about
come
like,
from
my,
good
my
step
new,
seed.
Yeah.
my new hobby of blowing art, and it was like, isn't your dad's name Art?
Wow. You do like
Not
the blow
blowing
art. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. My dad says hi, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just his birthday the other day. Did you call him?
I called him.
He was there, I think.
Yeah.
There's no
I
need
called
to,
him with a gaping ass.
there's no need to phone someone when you're
He's pretty
spooning.
sure I was his birthday gift.
Yeah. I called him Daddy while he fucked me deep.
Wow.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
mean, 2021,
It's
kids
all,
are crazy.
There's just
all-
sometimes
it's all-
when
exactly.
he goes hard and I just can't stop saying, "This is an art attack. This is an art attack. This is an art attack."
That was a reach. That was a reach.
You've thought
I'm
of
with
that
you
for
on
several
fucking my
days.
No, I
dad.
just
falling in
thought
love.
of that
You
right
thought
now.
about that. You thought
I'm
about
totally with you on fucking my dad, falling in love, and ruining my parents' marriage. But art attack, seriously?
You're right. It was consensual.
Yeah.
So, like, does anyone have a fucking actual topic here? Or
No.
what? No.
Absolutely not. But stick around till the end.
That's the problem. When
You gotta
we
wait
end
till the
shows on
end.
a high note.
You gotta
Yeah.
wait
When
till
we
the
end
end.
gotta
shows
wait
on a
till-
high note and we record 2 in a row because everyone knows and no one's listening.
Continuity.
So, like, who
Yeah,
cares?
Continuity. Yeah.
Continuity. That's always happens.
We come in hot. Yeah.
No, we don't come in hot. Is what
I
I'm
mean,
saying, 'cause we
well, the
left hot.
first one's
we left
hot.
piping hot.
The first one's hot
Oh,
because we haven't
last
talked
week
in
was
like
so
a
hot.
week or two, and then we just like blow our load. And this is the spoon.
Yeah.
This is the spoon episode.
Now it's
If only we had like a fourth person here that we could maybe ask questions. We could.
You need a-
something
you need
to
a
talk
fourth.
about. Yeah, I need a fourth
We
person.
need another guest.
Gee, how's your fucking COVID life treating
Yeah.
you?
We
Oh,
haven't talked to
COVID's
G.
no different for me. I mean, I hang out by myself all the time, so I'm always like, it don't matter. Nothing's really changed other than not working. Which
Work.
is,
Yeah.
This is like whatever.
Yeah.
The other day I was scrolling the Instagram and I saw a video of you interacting with a Macho Man Randy Savage lookalike at a
Oh, yeah,
like,
that was
Camp
at-
Anarchy.
Camp Anarchy, yes.
And I thought that was like I watched that video like 3 or 4 times and just laughed at how much you knew about like Macho Man.
Oh yeah, I love Macho Man's like my favorite wrestler.
Really?
Yeah,
Number
he's
one.
That's your
Number
number
one.
one.
That's your
Macho
number
Man,
one, eh?
number one wrestler, my favorite.
Fuck. Okay.
I mean,
All day,
I feel
all
like
day, baby.
I feel like I've brought this up to you before, but like I think the first time I went to your house, you had like a little computer room on the first floor.
Yeah, yes.
I
yes.
walked in with my lady friend at the time, and you and your brother were in there, and you're like, "What song's this? What song's this?" Like both of you were so fucking giddy, and you played Owen Hart's entrance music. It's like din 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 or whatever, and I was just like, "What?" Like, who are these two fucking losers that are sitting around listening to this music? And B, I know what song that is.
And B, it's obviously Owen Hart.
It's obviously Owen Hart's entrance music.
Enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
Right.
The best, baby.
Yeah.
Dude, we used to do that shit all the time. Play wrestling music.
Oh man, but I
Just
used
play
to
it.
own
You
the
just play
fucking
it.
like WWF like records.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the
god.
soundtracks, right?
Like 1 to 4.
Yeah, just cause you just need
Yeah.
to hear 4 minutes of like Battle of the Masters. Break it down.
We had the like. We had a cassette. We had like the WrestleMania cassette.
Dude, it was so good. Oh, it was so good.
Break it down. Like
Yeah. Back to the Masters.
10 years old, getting pumped in the back.
oh my
fucking
god.
get-
Oh,
pumped.
drinking Mountain Dew, just getting so
On the way to
jacked
the
up.
cottage.
Rock says show your
Put on
damn
Steve
roll.
Blackman
Like,
again. Steve Blackman.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Fucking
just
dweebs.
4 minutes of entrance music, just sitting in the back seat on the way to the cottage, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting
Yeah.
right fired up. Tarps off, you know.
But like, I don't know, like if we're talking favorite wrestlers, like
Okay.
I'm not going Bret Hart because I know Bret
It's
Hart
obvious,
is like
yeah,
my,
yeah.
But honestly, this is like no shame at all. Favorite wrestler, the Crippler, Chris Benoit.
Wow, you should have shame.
Wow.
You should. You should be shamed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Canadian
know.
legend.
That's
little
dark.
shame.
Canadian murderer.
Man, like inside the squared circle,
Yeah.
pound for pound,
He
best
was
wrestler I've
fucking
ever
great
seen.
for sure.
Okay, how about this question? Who would you guys want to fight in the squared circle?
I gotta say fuck.
Ooh, wow.
I mean, I want to fight a woman because it'd be an easy
I want
win.
Stone Cold kicking my ass and chugging
I want to
beer.
fight Terry Runnels. That's an easy win.
Mine would be Scott Hall, Razor Ramon.
No, you have no chance.
Old school.
No
Wow,
chance.
yeah,
No
bad
chance.
You're
guy.
He's
dead,
gonna
bud.
take
You're
you.
dead.
You
Oh yeah,
You can't live life on the
want him
razor's
to beat
edge.
me.
Are you kidding me?
I want to lose. I want.
Oh,
I want to
if you okay, so
Okay,
like if
no,
you're
hold on,
thinking
no,
like
shut up for a second. Shut up.
okay,
Yeah.
they-
Real quick, like, are we talking Scott Hall now or Scott
No,
Hall?
Razor Ramon,
like when he was the
Pre-ladder
bad
match.
guy. When he was the bad guy.
the
Yeah, when
bad
he was
guy.
the bad, like
Yeah.
He's
there you go.
oozing machismo.
Oh, he was
Not
a
the like,
badass.
hey yo.
No. No.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. So
all
now you
Scott
shut
Hall.
up for a minute. So if G's thinking I want to take a razor's edge, smiling ear to ear,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to take an angle slam ear to ear.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Like that's where I'm going.
Really?
Yeah, I'll take angle. I'll go fucking angle slam, fucking hit the mat, put in the angle lock. I'll tap out, but it's like this is perfect.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
You could have asked me at any point in my life, and I would have said Stone Cold Stunner at any point. in my
Oh,
life.
that'd be cool.
Seriously.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
I mean,
that's a good
I
one.
want to get fucking murdered by a guy who has a fused neck. That guy is so badass. Okay.
Yeah. Turns
Yeah.
like Michael Keaton's Batman.
Yeah, he turns his whole upper body. Like this is, like he's so badass.
But he's the one stunning everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking everybody.
Watch your
up.
neck.
Yeah.
Fucking
Where in reality he's getting stunned
Yeah.
with every step he takes.
tombstone back.
Yeah, his whole back is getting stunned.
Like I don't know, like I'm it's not even that
Pinch nerves.
he's my favorite wrestler at all, but,
But
if I
he is.
could if I could fight somebody,
Yeah,
I
that's
think-
the thing. It's different, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I would want to take some fucking chops
Ooh.
Ric Flair?
from Nate. From
Wow.
Triple H. Yeah,
Shit.
Triple H.
yeah. No, not Triple H.
Is that
Triple
what
H
you're
don't
saying?
chop.
Fucking Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Oh, the nature.
Oh,
Oh,
Ric Flair.
okay.
Oh.
That's
yeah.
what I think that would be.
I
Kind
thought
of
you said Triple H. I was like, what?
And you know what? I would fight him.
You
now.
want that guy's
I-
dick in your face? Like, what are you talking about?
No, I would fight Ric Flair now too. Like if he's 90 years old,
Oh,
I'd fight him
it-
now.
fighting him right now would be way more fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Even when he was on
He's
my
a
radar,
drunk.
he
He's
was
a
like
total drunk.
50. Yeah. So am I.
Okay, so
Yeah,
here's
I know, it's
here's
a
a
fair
here's a
fight.
flip question. Flip question. Flip question.
You got one. You only got one thumb. He's been alcoholic for 60 years. It's a fair fight.
Gouge him in one eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so here's the flip question. You and a professional wrestler are going into the ring, and it's agreed upon this is professional wrestling, but
Fucking
you
weird.
know it's not. And I'm gonna fucking just run over and kick them in the fucking chest and try and fight them. Who you want to fight?
Sadio
Oh,
Vega.
man.
You're not beating Savio.
I'm beating Sadio Vega. Fuck him
He's
up.
a brawler.
I hated him.
He's from
I-
Puerto
I-
Rico.
I-
You're-
I know. I didn't like him.
I'm
I
breaking
didn't like
the
him.
gender barrier here, and I'm saying China.
Oh, what? I
No.
love China.
China's
Dude,
gonna
my
take you
dad
all.
got
Kicking her, I'm kicking her
dad-
right in her muscular tits.
Dude, my dad got her Playboy.
Yeah,
I
you.
saw that shit when I was young. My
Dude,
dad
she
got
has a
Playboy.
penis in Playboy. I don't know how. There's a
No,
penis
she
in there.
doesn't.
It's
She
snuck
does
in.
not.
You're right in your fucking meat.
Kick
I
her
saw
right in her
it.
muscular vagina. Yeah.
She just catches it.
Yeah, just snaps my ankle with her vagina.
Her China strength. Yeah.
China's strong.
Did
That's
she
a-
ever fight a man in the ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah.
Jericho.
all the time.
Yeah, Eddie
she was
Guerrero.
co-champions
Yeah.
with Chris Jericho.
I just don't remember. I was
Yeah,
too busy.
you're not a
jerking
real
off to
fan. You're a
Sable.
fucking coward.
No.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not a coward. I just had a life.
So
Okay.
your dream fight is the strongest woman they got.
Yeah, exactly.
Why the strongest? Take
Gotta-
on fucking Deborah.
Gotta take. No,
Kick
you gotta
her
take
off
these
the
women
fucking
down
edge
a
of the
notch,
ring.
bud. I'm gonna fight their strongest.
No.
She would beat you the fuck up.
I'm taking on JR. That's
Yeah,
my.
you'd
I,
get
I'm
owned
gonna
by
beat
China.
down.
Right
I'm gonna
now.
fight JR.
She's dead
China
right
would
now.
own you.
Okay, she wasn't beating anybody up. She is dead
Oh,
right
she's
now.
dead. Yeah, you
Okay?
could pin her easily.
Are you fighting
I
her
would've
now
got her-
or fighting
I would've
her in
got
her
her-
prime?
I would have got her in 2010 when she was like 3 weeks from fucking dying. Yeah. I think that would have been a fair fight. China 3
Okay.
weeks out. Yeah.
2 weeks. Okay.
Just
You
helping
know what?
her out.
I'd probably do Vince McMahon.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wow.
Dude, he is fucking ripped.
He's pretty jacked.
I know,
I
but
don't-
just the owner, just to know you kicked the owner right in the stomach as hard as you could.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It'd be pretty
Or his
cool.
little owner's son,
Good point.
Shane, too. That little fucking...
Yeah,
Well,
I
you
mean,
know
I
what?
gotta
I like
watch-
Shane.
I
I
like Shane. Shane's cool. But I could
I like
one up
Shane.
you and like let's kick
Dude,
Linda in the stomach.
I want to kick Miss Elizabeth in the stomach.
Oh, come on.
Tell that to your Macho Man G.
What's that about Elizabeth?
Come on, bro.
Oh no!
Oh, man. Then I kicked Macho Man right in his Slim Jim. Fucking cuck.
Terrible.
That was terrible.
my god.
That was a reach.
That's great. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, but I got out of wrestling right around the time that like, people started letting me finger bang them. You know what I mean? Like I had other shit to do.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's
Like
fair.
we were of that age where like buying magazines and trading cards was still cool up to a certain point. So like I had all the trading cards and magazines and all that shit growing up, right?
Yeah.
It's still
I was-
cool.
I was thinking the other
In a
day
way.
about how it's
It's
like
nostalgic.
Valentine's Day was the other day, and I remember like the best part about Valentine's Day was I would always get the like coolest WWF Valentine's
Oh,
Day
yeah.
card to
Card.
pass out.
Yeah, from
at
your
school.
mom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come on,
for sure.
Mom. Go buy me
Yeah.
some WCW. Like, here's a
Totally.
question for you.
Totally,
If you
totally.
could, if you could have any fucking wrestler by your side for a tag team match, who would it be? I'll go
Ooh.
first. Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh,
wow.
the
Good
People's
one.
Champ.
Wow.
Bang,
Wow.
bang.
Wow.
Yeah.
I kind of want
That's-
Bam Bam Bigelow. Wow. You're not
Yeah.
fucking with
Time.
Bam Bam.
2-time.
He's
was it
part of the
2 times?
Jersey Triad. Him and
Yeah,
DDP.
2-time. Him and Kenyon. Who's better than Kenyon? Everybody, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
me and Bam Bam as a tag team. Can't beat that.
G, who you picking?
You know what? This is like out of left field, but because he's a fucking powerhouse, Vader.
Ooh, it's time.
He's fucking mean, baby.
time.
He's mean.
It's time.
It's Vader time, baby. He's badass in that flame suit, dude. That's tough. When it was
That
like
time-
blue and shit.
Are you talking about Bam Bam Bigelow or
Sick.
Vader?
No. That time he showed up on Boy Meets World.
Well, I don't know.
The
Who
star
had
of
the
Boy
flame
Meets World.
suit?
know
Was
that.
it Vader? No,
Who
Vader
had-
had the black and red suit, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had a
yeah,
red
with
one.
his with the mask.
The
right?
mask
With the
and his
mask.
hair.
Yeah,
the
he
hair
had the
matched
mask.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he
Yeah.
fucking showed up on Boy Meets World as like Corey Matthews' bully's dad.
He was
Oh,
Sean's dad?
yeah.
Was he
I didn't
Sean's
know
dad?
that.
How do you not? How do you not know that?
Did
You
you not
know
I
Vader.
did not know that.
Great.
You didn't watch BMW?
Yeah. Corey
Boy
Matthews.
Meets World?
Topanga.
Oh my lord.
Come on.
It's
Come
called
on.
TGIF,
Mr. Feeney?
Yeah.
I remember that their old Feeney? Is it
Yeah.
Yeah,
Feeney?
Mr. Feeney.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Feeney.
Mr. Feeney.
Mr. Feeney? What a fucking pervert. What the hell was that guy doing hanging around?
Wait,
with
he
all
was a
these
pervert?
kids? Fucking pervert.
Tried to fuck him, obviously.
He was a
Yeah,
school
obviously
teacher.
trying
What
to
do you
fuck-
mean?
Obviously.
Fuck Feeney and his sentiments.
He
He's
wishes.
being all sentimental all the time and giving advice. Like, go fuck yourself, you old cuck. You know? Could you imagine? Could you imagine being in high school and your old ass principal's trying to get all heartfelt with you? You know, I want that guy in the ring on the opposite side. I'd kick him in his muscular dick. Mr. Locke, get me fucking Mr. Locke in there.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
fucking
don't
up
even get
Mr.
me
Locke
started on
hard.
that fucking dude, Mr. Oh.
Do you think Mr.
Yeah.
Locke had a muscular dick? Or?
Hey.
He had a muscular vagina for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure
Would he
did.
catch it? But like, would he catch it if he threw
Oh, yeah.
one?
Two loaves
Oh
of bread.
no, it's not that muscular. No. I'd say if anything, he's got like a long, thick vagina. Like it's just like long and droopy. Like the dude was so soft.
Like it
he
goes
had
to his
no
belly button.
fucking
Like
backbone.
it's just long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be more like
Yeah.
an extension of his belly button. No feeling. You know?
You know, just looks like he's
Yeah.
got a pound of ground beef between his legs.
Pound of ground.
That guy was
Pound
such
of
a
bread.
fucking tool, man. I don't know how he came up in
He was such a piece
my
of shit.
conversation. Such a piece of shit.
Where do you think he is now?
You brought him up.
I don't know how I even stumbled on that.
Fucking Mr. Locke.
Do you think he's still a teacher?
I
I don't
probably
know. I
dead.
hope he's got a daughter
Gives a
so I
shit.
can fuck her.
I mean, he might.
I think he didn't he? I think he did.
I don't know.
I think he did too.
He
Yeah.
did. He did have a,
She was a couple years
kid in
younger.
grade 9 or some shit.
Didn't
Yeah,
you ever
but
grow
we were
up with
there,
a similar last name, Skyler?
Yeah, I know.
You
Unrelated?
did.
Unrelated?
You totally did.
Unrelated?
It's not related. No,
I don't
unrelated.
know. It sounded related.
No, it doesn't.
Could have been like one of his nieces.
Could have
That's
been a
pretty
cousin.
good.
I
You
think
know?
it was. I think it was Loke. It was
With an
Low
E?
K. It was low K.
with the ex something good.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
accent.
Because he had the E. He had the E.
Yeah,
he?
but she,
Oh, he did.
She had like a something
Yeah.
on her E.
Low
Okay,
K.
doesn't count. Doesn't count. Doesn't
Licky.
count.
You gotta spit it out.
Look.
Loch.
Yeah. It's not Patrick.
Yeah.
It's not Patrick Roy. It's Patrick Wall. You know.
Patrick Loch.
Patrick Wall.
Patrick Loch.
Right? Like, come on. Learn French or don't fucking speak it.
Honestly.
Don't play
What
hockey.
are you people doing?
Don't play hockey.
Yeah.
So, G, did you move to Georgetown when you were like 13 or whatever you said? 12?
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know anybody.
What was that
What?
like?
No, that's a hard upbringing.
It's a hard
Yeah.
town to move into. Everyone was like,
Very
you know,
clicky.
just so fucking
White.
wild and crazy.
Everyone was white.
A lot of
Everyone was
white.
There's that.
A lot of white.
Yeah, it was a lot white.
99% for sure.
Well, because
99%.
Oh, yeah, a lot of
where I grew up, I wasn't the minority, right? Like I grew up around all races, blacks,
Yeah.
Hispanics, Asian, fucking Indians, like everybody, right? And when I
Yeah.
moved to Georgetown, it was like, yo, cows and white people. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
The fuck, Dad?
I'm like, the air smells like shit going into here. I'm like,
Oh, for
what
sure
the
it
fuck?
did. For sure
I'm
it
like-
did, all the time.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, where are we moving
Winds
to?
are
This place
blowing,
is
you smell it
fucked.
right in the middle of town.
I'm like, we're gonna die here. We're gonna be
Oh,
hung.
I see
We're
that
gonna
guy,
be-
he had a hood.
We're gonna be hung. It was fucked.
Yeah.
It was kind of scary, to be honest. It was like, I was like more scared to live there at the beginning than where I currently was.
Jesus.
Yeah, but
You
that's
know?
just because it's new. There wasn't anything actually scary or daunting about Georgetown. I mean, yeah,
No,
white
it,
people,
it was
known
because
without
everyone was
lynching.
white. It was because everyone was white, and I wasn't used to that.
Well, but the socioeconomic level isn't going to be any different really than anywhere else. There's like the whole spectrum of people there, right? None of us were
Yeah.
fucking rich or, you
Yeah.
know.
No,
or-
but it's still different. Like, you know, like there's
I could see it
there's
being different.
there's areas where I lived and where it's
Yeah.
like you just don't go at night, right? You
Yeah.
just don't
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
go there.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like Georgetown, like I remember when I moved there, someone's like,
2 in the
"Don't
morning.
go there. That's the ghetto." I'm like, "What? Like that looks so nice."
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
I
It's
used
like-
to hang out down there all the time.
Like in Georgetown, you
quality
can walk
homes.
anywhere all night,
Yeah,
all
totally.
day,
Yeah.
right? But like
yeah, no. There
areas
you could go
where I
anywhere in
grew up, it was
Georgetown
like,
all out.
you want to be careful a little.
I always thought that was funny. When
The
people
only
would-
people you ran into on the street were people that you either fully knew or half knew. Like in
Yeah.
Georgetown, if it was past midnight, you always knew the people you were bumping into, even if you only half knew them. It's like you always knew him, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
always like refer to parts
Really
of
quiet
Georgetown
town.
as like the ghetto shit, and it's just like,
Oh yeah, it's because they
Yeah.
never left Georgetown.
but it's just like, yeah, like man, I don't think you
Yeah.
know what ghettos are.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty fucked up to say. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't start hearing that until we were in our teens. Like people calling it the get like John. Just was it John?
I was gonna
Street
say,
there on
like,
top
that
of
was the
John
only
Street?
area that I didn't like really fucking with at night, like John Street.
John
Dude,
Street.
I'd hang out there all the time, and my drug dealer lived down there. You know,
He did, yeah. That
both of them.
yeah. I saw his ween one time. That was weird.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
How
What?
did you see his dick?
because I went to go pick up drugs off of him, and he forgot that I was coming. and-
His name is actually Ra.
Wah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wah.
Yeah.
Right? And he forgot I was coming, and he like went and took a shower, and so like I walked into his place.
Dude, there's no way he forgot you were coming. He flashed you.
He
No,
knew.
yeah.
He
He was trying to fuck you, dude.
He was baiting me, yeah. And like so I
was
walked in and
presenting.
like sat in his kitchen because like I heard the shower going, and it's like okay, like
that
whatever.
place is so nasty.
And then
dude.
as soon as it was like done, he walked out and was just wearing like a fucking like Metallica t-shirt that was like 3
Oh my
sizes
god,
too
he
big.
shirt cocked you? He
Yeah.
shirt cocked you right
And
in
it
the
was
shower?
just his shirt and nothing else.
No
And, like,
socks even, just shirt.
And then yeah, I remember him saying at one
Shirt
point
cocked
just
you.
like, "Hey man, I'm sorry I'm not wearing any pants." And I was just like, "That's
What
fine. I'm
fucking
sorry.
pants on?"
I'm sorry. I'm making complete eye contact with you.
Yeah.
Like, I am not fucking looking down. Like I can see your little
Oh my
fucking
God.
uncircumcised penis poking through."
Oh my
man.
god.
Yeah.
He was uncircumcised?
I don't know.
He
There was
wanted
something
it.
poking
Dude,
through
that
there
changes
didn't look like
everything.
mine.
That changes everything.
Yeah.
He wanted it.
That's unfamiliar, is what I thought when I saw it.
Unclean.
I've never
Yeah,
I've never
seen
kissed
his-
one of those
I've never
before.
I never seen his bird,
But-
but I've seen his mom in some pretty challenging positions.
Oh
Oh
no.
my lord.
Who's? Who the fuck
She
you
was a
talking
junkie though. Like not to like make total fun of her. She was like a
Sure.
full blown junkie, and like, but she was like 600 pounds. I don't know how she got around. It's just nuts, and like, it's not actually really funny. Like in hindsight, it's fucking hilarious, but at the time,
As
it's
I'm
like,
saying it, it's
it's
not
like
as funny.
it's like the same situation. You walk in, and you're like, oh my god, like you can't even
the
breathe. Like it takes the wind right out of you.
Yeah, I'm
You know?
here. I just want my drugs, and I'm gonna leave. And there's like his dick out.
Oh, I'd
and-
hang out. I'd hang out down there. I'd never seen his bird, but I'd hang out down there for sure. It was like there was a couple not hot, but there was a couple fuckable girls that lived in a chunk of houses, like right kind of next to them. Like they shared that driveway that split the middle, right? And then on the other
Yeah.
side of it, there was like a couple. Like they had most of their teeth, and they would jack you off. You know what I mean? So like I hung out down there a little bit. Like I got like Raylene sucked my dick a bunch. Like you know.
Oh my god, yeah. She also put up some of your Mickey Mail numbers.
Oh yeah.
Contributed to that abortion king title.
Some of my first Babe Ruths.
Yeah. My first fucking.
Couple of my
dinger.
first dingers, yeah. Yeah. She hung out down there, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was like you're fucking young and like you're the only person you know that sells drugs, and it's like, I got my dog from down there. I got Chunks from down there too.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like. Raylyn was a good, nice person, but she definitely also had like a bit of a pie face to her.
Oh my god, pie face? Pie face? This was
Pie face.
like, I mean, I hate to say it, it was dog shit. Dude, like it was
Okay,
as
we'll
bad
just
as they
call it
come.
pie
It
face.
really was as bad. It was really was as bad as they come. Like what anything less, and it's not. It's not like it's like G. It's like G. Like last week when G was saying he had that girl, and then all his buddies were like, "Whoa!" when he admitted to it. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if it was any worse, it would have been that moment every time you were with her. In
And like
public.
we shouldn't
You know?
say like Raylyn wasn't her name. It was something else. But you know what I mean.
it was
Like,
something else. Yeah. It was totally something else. I mean,
Yeah, it's
Sure.
just as white trashy. But
sure.
it was
I didn't
like-
just shout that out like off a cuff, like I was remembering a memory or nothing. No, it's totally something else.
Yeah, I only said it with confidence because I heard it on the radio the other day.
Yeah, because we were talking about her immediately before the show. Yeah,
But yeah, no, like I don't know, she was nice. But
she was a
bit of
nice chick.
you
We
know,
worked with her too at one of those factories down there too.
Yeah, not applied wiring.
Not
something
applied
like
wiring.
that.
It wasn't.
never
It
seen
wasn't
her at
applied
applied
wiring. It
wiring,
was
never.
something like that though. It was something like that.
Something like that.
Right.
Dude, I used to
One
have
of those
that was like where
8:45
I would
an hour
hang
jobs
out,
we had,
like
yeah.
in Silver Creek Towers, the old part of downtown, John Street, like in the Honk Bridge, like hanging out around the Honk Bridge and shit, like that, and by the river.
Well, that's
Credit
the
River
worst
down
part
there,
of
like, that
town.
was-
Back to like it was a safe
It was
town,
the
except
only
that was
part
that
of-
worst part for sure.
It was the only part of town where it was completely unpredictable, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah. I mean, you're getting sucked
You
off
know?
by Ray Lynn, the fucking dog face
Getting
gremlin.
sucked off by Raylene. I'm in someone's bathroom while their mom's smoking crack, and it's like, what is going on around here? You know what I mean? Like I'm literally in a bathroom having a cigarette with a grown ass woman that's smoking crack, and it's like, I guess this is normal. And the next day I'm in a shed with 5 people smoking a joint as big as your arm, and it's like, what? You know, like
Getting
you
sucked
had
up
no
by
idea
fucking
what the
Rick
fuck was
Snyder.
gonna happen.
Rick Steiner.
Getting fucked up, getting sucked off by dudes behind the fucking Burger King, like whatever, you know.
Wow. Was the shed another place for you to do that? It was just the one guy in the middle of 5 dudes.
Yeah, I'll
in the
take it
shed.
as it comes. Shed, dumpster, Burger King. I mean, I'm easy. I'm easy.
Georgetown Cinema 3 bathroom. Get what you get.
Oh,
Georgetown
yeah.
Cinema 3 for sure. I mean, Georgetown was a fucking you moved there like right at the prime age where we were all out on the streets fucking
Yeah.
around, and it's
Yeah.
like Georgetown was a great place to grow up. It
It
really
was.
truly
It was.
Yeah.
At that, you know what? It was great at that time because
Yeah. It's not fun anymore.
we made shows happen.
Yeah.
We made shit happen. You know, like
Yeah.
it was crazy.
You know, it's weird that
Yeah,
it's
there was
like,
shit going on.
It was reckless,
fucking
but it was
around.
like a sheltered reckless, where it wasn't like if the cops showed up, we were all getting fucking completely hassled. It was just like, get out of here, you
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean? Like,
rascals.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
There
know
a
your
couple
mother.
times,
Yeah.
times it got out of hand, but you know what I mean. But it was just like we can totally get away with this mischief, and
Yeah.
no, we're not gonna get charged for mischief. You know?
No.
Yeah.
No. Actually, I think that's the only thing we got charged with was mischief. I think it's the only thing we got tickets for. Actually,
Yeah.
was mischief. Yeah, no, they were pretty good. Like, all things considered, the cops were fucking assholes, but, like, they were moderate comparatively. Like, at the time, it felt like the end of the world when you get a ticket. But then it's like taking a step back or getting some age on you and looking back, it's like, oh, we had it so easy, dude.
Yeah.
Like, so
Oh my
fucking
God,
easy.
yeah.
Like, we're little spoiled little bitches in that fucking town, you know?
Yeah.
Because you could be like fucking, you could have fucking $1,000 in your pocket just walking in the middle of the night through the worst part of town, and it's like no one's coming at you, you know?
No.
You're only gonna see people you know, fucking, I don't want to name names, but like, you know,
Curtis.
fucking Chris Murray or Curtis or someone fucking like, you know, like smoking a joint, walking down the middle of the road, and it's like, oh, hey, dude, I don't gotta go that way, but I'll walk with you for 30 seconds,
Yeah,
smoke
yeah.
that joint.
Yeah.
you know, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's true. That was weird.
It was just so relaxed, and like there's not a care in the world, and no one had to have a job, and it was like whatever, you know.
Everyone's trying to be a rapper.
Everyone's trying to be a rapper, or exactly.
What was that about? Like that was fucking.
I don't know.
weird.
That was huge.
There was
I
huge-
loved it.
Huge
I
that
loved
there was
it.
Just
Yeah.
a bunch of white dudes thinking
Yeah.
that they would like they were starting a movement. And
Yeah,
it was
call me
like-
sexual chocolate. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking take right off. Yeah.
Salty dog.
Like
get it
you
right.
know what? You know what? Don't get me wrong. Like whatever. You're doing something you love. You're trying to make it or
You're
whatever
trying-
it is,
yeah,
right?
for
Right.
sure.
And it's cool you're trying, but like, a lot of them were not good.
None of them were
No.
good.
You know,
No.
and
It was
nobody
their
had
whole
the heart to tell
personality,
them
though.
you're
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah,
And
you're
still,
not good.
still not good.
Still
and
Still not good. Yeah.
Still
I'll
trying to
tell you
do
right
it.
now, you're still not
out
good.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
But it's just like nobody had the heart to tell them. It's like, yo, you're not
it.
great, and you're not probably
At-
gonna make it. So just
You're never
At
gonna
the
make
time, though, it's like it's their whole personality, right?
Yeah.
Like
But that's
they
like
have
the.
nothing else. All they have
the-
is sexual chocolate.
I mean, like that's the difference in the genres, though. Like you can be in a bad punk band and it's cool. Like you can
Yeah.
sing about like killing your television, for example, and
great. Reference.
everyone's gonna sing along, and it's so fun. But it doesn't matter that like everyone's out of time and like who knows what the fuck Shep's even doing over there. Like it doesn't matter.
Right.
But if you're a
Right.
rapper, it's like it kind of has to be tighter than that.
Yeah.
Oh, a
And that
bad
sucks.
rapper
It's a
is
different
Bad
world.
rap is like
It's
it
a
doesn't
totally
It's a
pass.
little bit worse than
Yeah.
a bad punk band.
Bad
It's
punk
just-
band, like that's kind of
Yeah,
sick.
totally different
Yeah,
world.
we're all
Yeah.
still
Such-
here for it.
Yeah.
We're here
There's
for
such
it.
thing as a bad punk band.
No,
right?
we're all
Like,
here.
it's just-
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we're all here
It's
for it.
only
Like,
gonna last 20 minutes. You know?
yeah,
It's like-
we're all singing
Yeah.
along. Everyone's fucking having a good time. It doesn't matter.
But a bad hip hop like rap
Ooh,
artist.
ooh,
is
ooh,
just
ooh.
like, oh, wow.
Yeah, what is
Notice-
going
Well,
on?
and to be honest, I don't know if it's like a nature versus nurture type of situation, why it happened this way, but like Georgetown was like fucking of our age people, like within those 5 years, 50% punks. It really turned out to
Oh, yeah.
or like not punks, but like 50% fringe.
Degenerate. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
think it
Or it was like
depends, yeah. I don't know.
it was like 50% fringe, and a lot of them were just hanging around with people that they knew that were into it because there was shit going on, skateboarding, parties, shows, whatever. It was like we grew up with a lot of like-minded people, really. If you look back on it, at the time it felt like there was nobody, but really, like there was a couple hundred fucking
Dude,
kids.
there's a lot. There's a lot.
A lot.
Like
Yeah.
I remember like having buddies in Toronto, and they're like, "Dude, how many people are from Georgetown that go to shows?" I'm like,
Everybody.
"Dude, there's a lot."
Everywhere you
And they'd
go.
be like, "What
Everywhere
the
you
fuck
go.
is
Yeah.
happening?" Like this surge
Yeah.
of kids coming in from
Totally.
Georgetown. It was
There's
crazy.
still. I feel like
Totally.
it never fails that like I'll go to some of the punk bands that I go to. Like I said, like when I went to Bouncing Souls that time, I ran into you, and it wasn't pre-planned. It
Yeah.
was just like, oh fuck, there's
That's
G.
crazy.
Like, let's go.
I ran into a
crazy.
bunch of people.
Right? Yeah, and it's
Well, this
and
is
it's
actually
like that with the like across the board of some of the punk bands that you see in the Toronto
Yeah.
area. You know, like
Yeah.
if they're
Yeah,
coming,
fuck.
people that
anywhere
we
in that
hung out
area,
with
for
back
sure.
then will go to them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
And
that
even
it's-
if you don't know them, it's like there's somebody that I recognize almost
It's-
at every
yeah.
fucking show.
yeah, I
in
feel
that
like
area.
there was a scene in Georgetown for sure. There was a lot of people that like were into that scene because it was a scene and not so much because they liked that thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but like there was definitely like
That's what I meant when I
you know,
said
there
it.
used to be like party buses that you would take from Georgetown to go see the fucking like Aquabats and shit. You know
Right.
what I
It's
mean?
called
Like,
the
it
Go
was a
Bus.
thing.
It's called
Yeah,
the Go Bus.
It's called the Go Bus, yeah. And it was in the shuttle. It was, you know. But like
Yeah.
I remember
was
going to
not
see
direct.
I remember going to see NoFX and
No.
sitting in the back of the bus singing NoFX songs the whole way to the
Yeah,
to
like
the
that.
fucking-
Like,
Yeah, it's like
you know
30
what?
people.
That's not a thing. Like, you know,
not a
like,
thing.
No, I know.
like
I know,
even in
right?
other towns where they're like where they were similar to what Georgetown had, like that's not a thing where like you
No.
get a bus together and you go
No.
in this bus. Like it's that's unheard of.
No, it's not a thing.
That's
I remember-
fucking
Because
cool.
everyone gets on the fucking 2:30 bus because it's like this is prime time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one time taking a bus to go see NoFX, and there was like 10 of us in the back, and we were all fucking hopped up on liquor and, you know, cigarettes and marijuana.
Poppers.
And
Oh
we were
yeah, squiggly
singing-
news and
we were
squiggly
singing-
news and poopy
We were
poos,
singing
yeah.
NoFX the whole way, and then like halfway through, somebody like was just like, "Can we just have a vote right now? Like, can we vote that everybody like who wants these guys to keep singing and who doesn't?" And like
Yeah.
who doesn't, and like 10
I
people
totally
put their
remember this.
hands up,
Yeah.
and then it's just like who does, and it was like all it was like all of the group that we were with, and then there was like a secondary group in the front that also put all their fucking hands up, and it was
Yeah.
like, yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna keep going, like 15
Hell yeah.
years.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, slide. Yeah.
Oh fucking! It was, and then that was it. They would like
Yeah,
the
it's
rest
over.
of the trip of the bus.
Tribe has
ride
spoken.
to
This
Toronto
is
was-
something.
yeah, Tribe
This
has
is something
spoken.
This is something that
great.
like G, I know for sure you can relate to because you just said it. But there was this guy. I got just quick story before we go into the whole Stu Hubley thing again. Like there was this guy. He was like this like he was like our age. His name's Alex. He's blonde. He's French. And he was always at these shows. Right?
Right.
Like every fucking show we went to in
Yeah.
our youth. You probably know him. He played in a couple popular bands around Toronto, right?
I know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. I ended up at this random party with a guy that I met in BC. Like my buddy in BC was like visiting Toronto, and
Yeah.
and I was living here at the time or in Hamilton or whatever. He's like, come to my friend's house. We're having a party. I show up. It's this fucking dude. It's this Alex dude, and we
Wilson.
fucking
Are you talking about Alex Wilson?
yeah, exactly.
Wilson.
And we hung out all Wilson. He's a
Dude.
drummer. Fucking
Wow.
great
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Love
We
Wilson.
hung out
Names.
all fucking night. It wasn't actually his house. It was another guy's house. We hung out all fucking night, and we talked for hours and hours and hours about
Where
all
were you, at
the
Pierce's
fucking
house?
shows. No, it was like some dude. It was like two dudes that lived together.
Okay.
Yeah. But in Meadowvale. But
Oh,
or
shit.
Streetsville or something like that.
How long ago was this?
2014 or 15 probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was a while ago. But we caught up and we talked about all these fucking shows, man, and like all these random people that it's like, you know this person from Georgetown, I know this person from fucking Mississauga. And it was like this, and it was just weird to like run into him because he knew a guy that I had met 10 years after the fact. I met this other guy who's like now currently my friend, and he's introducing me to this guy that I've been bumping into for 10 years ago. It was fucking, it was
great.
super weird. And I knew you knew him because I think like you're buddies with the guy, right?
If it's Alex Wilson you're talking about,
It
then
is,
yes. Yeah. Really good buddy.
Yeah, they all went to
Alex Wilson,
Sacré-Cœur.
L7G.
Sacré-Cœur.
They all went to Sacré-Cœur.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
wild.
It's awesome.
But yeah, it's Georgetown, man. It's fucking Georgetown punks. Fucking, you know, it all comes full circle. Like
They're everywhere.
funny, like
Yeah.
even being out here on the West Coast, I probably say at least a dozen fucking times I've run into someone that I didn't really know and like had a really good night, like catching up with them. You know, they're from
Yeah.
Georgetown. They're from the area.
Well,
They know people I know, and it's like,
That's a great thing about just being in like this scene is like it's so big and it's like worldwide, but it's also very small and tight.
local. And,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you almost
When
look
you-
out for each other, kind of thing.
When you run into somebody
For sure.
abroad
For sure.
and it's just like, oh fuck Georgetown, it's like fuck Georgetown. Like let's go have a drink. Let's you
Yeah.
know, like that's
It's
so
like
crazy.
it's that adage like blood's thicker than water, and it just feels like that. You know.
Totally.
for sure.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, with that, should
But here we are.
Fucking bottle cap this one with a rebuttal question.
Yeah, let's get some more Georgetown shit going on.
You know, some more
Get
fucking
Georgetown
drama. More
Go all
Georgetown
night.
drama.
Go all night.
Okay, so for the people that tuned in last week, in quotes, Stu from Georgetown wanted to know. He had to come out to his dad. Had a few questions about how to do that. We all had a real giggle. And
Did he come out?
I mean, yeah, there's no update from Stu himself, but we got a rebuttal. Brian from Georgetown wants to know, I want to bang my half-retarded brother. How do I tell my mom?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Same way Stu told his dad.
Yeah, you just bend him over and fuck him, bud.
Yeah, I think it's this. I know, Brian. I don't know how to tell you this, but it's the same thing. You got to just bang the brother right in front. Yeah, door open.
You bang the brother, you fuck your brother, and mid fuck yell out, "Hey mom, can you come here for a minute?" And then when she walks in and you're dick deep in your brother,
deep,
it's
yeah.
like, "What are you doing?"
I mean,
Yeah.
I
would
wouldn't-
be like, we're bonding, brotherly bonding.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like I
Yeah.
normally,
Wait a second. Brian is asking on behalf of himself.
yeah.
It seems
Yeah.
like
He wants to bang his half-retarded brother.
Yeah, see, I was
Yeah.
gonna say like I don't normally like throw out the like R word, but like that was his words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
Well,
words.
do
He
you
wants to
think-
know how to bang his half-retarded brother.
Yeah.
Do
I mean his
Do you
words.
think
half-
it's okay if it's half though? Do you think it'd be like
Yeah,
worse if it
yeah.
was
Yeah,
more
I
than
think you know
half?
what, that's
Implies
okay.
half.
Yeah, that's
Half is okay
That's okay.
So
Half's okay,
Is he
sure.
half?
It's only half wrong.
because he only half
brother,
knows
or
what's
is
going
he
on. Half.
Oh.
half
doesn't.
retarded.
I think it's a full blood brother, just half capacity.
Oh,
Okay,
I
okay.
get what you're saying. I
So
get
Yeah,
full
yeah.
brother.
blood or half retarded.
It's not a stepbrother.
Half-
Yeah, it's not a
Full brother.
stepbrother.
Step-
Step brother
under the
who is full
umbrella tree.
retarded, step brother who is full retarded, or half brother. No, step brother is full retarded, or full brother that's half retarded. We gotta figure this out. Yeah, we gotta figure this out.
I think it's full brother because he's
Full
got a
brother.
Full
brother.
brother.
He's got a
He
brother.
has
He's
a
got a full
brother.
brother.
He's got a
Of
full brother.
questionable like intelligence. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've met that
so
guy.
half.
Below
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Say it,
me
average
too.
intelligence,
I
yeah.
mean,
I-
no one's
yeah.
listening right
Fuck
now. You
him
can say
and tell the
retard.
parents. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So yeah, so do they already have a relationship together? That's the important thing.
Yeah, they
If
fuck.
they already
they're
have the
happy.
relationship,
If
to
they're
full. If they're happy,
Happy.
We're just
Then,
playing
I
G.I.
mean-
Joes. That's what they call it.
yeah.
We're just playing G.I. Joes with our dicks in each other's mouths.
I think the question
That-
is like the two
It's not-
brothers are very happy. It's just about how do they
Just
like,
playground
acknowledge this
stuff.
to mom? Like that's the question. How do we bring this up to
Dinner.
mom?
Oh, that's
Dinner.
the
I
question.
think-
How do you
yeah.
tell
Their
your mom
favorite
that you want to
dinner.
fuck your your
Yeah.
full brother who's half retarded?
Yeah.
Same as last week. I stick by my guns. You gotta be full pen and just call out.
And
Jill.
then call her out.
I feel
Yeah.
like
Got some
There's
it's
blood?
like
Spill.
laws of the wild.
Yeah.
It's
Spill
like laws of the
upstairs,
wild.
Mom.
In the house, you gotta fuck him before he fucks you, so your mom knows that you're fucking king brother.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
true.
you need-
That's very
You
true.
don't want to be little brother, you know.
I think it needs to be like a full intervention where you get it, like all your supporters, and then you sit your mom
Yeah.
down, you hold her hand, and be like, "Look, mom,
I
I'll
need
fuck my
help.
brother in the ass."
Yeah.
and that's that. You know,
I'm gonna.
I love
fucking
him.
this
I
guy.
love you. We're still a family. We'll just be closer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real
sex-
Balls
close.
deep closer.
in and out close.
Yeah.
Yeah, in and out. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you really want to fuck your full brother who's half retarded or your step brother who's full retarded, I would say your best bet is in 2021 to not ask any consent and just fucking rape him. I mean,
And-
like, because
Well, I mean, I don't know about that.
See you next week, everybody.
because you're already in the mindset of doing this horrible thing. You just got to commit to doing it, or you're gonna take it out some way on a puppy or a fucking woman or something, right? Like,
well, I'd
you
say that.
just got to do it. You
I
got to
feel
commit.
it still should be consensual. You know, it's
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
consent
I
there.
don't
No, you don't need it
condone
to be though. What I'm
woman
saying
or
is,
animal.
you're already fucked
No,
up.
none
You're already
of that,
fucked up.
no.
You don't need it to be. I'm just saying you don't need it to be. And if that's unpopular opinion, I'll live with that. You know, like, I'm not gonna die on this hill, but I'll live in that unpopular opinion. You know, where I think you should just rape your stepbrother who is
I'm not
half
gonna die
full
on, I'm not
retarded,
gonna die
or
on
your
this
full
hill,
brother
but
is
I'll get
half retarded.
wounded. I'll get
But you
wounded.
should be raping.
Don't
your
get
step-
wounded. Yeah. You should be raping. You're already fucked up enough. Why are you asking for consent? Why do you got to tell your mom? Just go rape that fucking bitch and get it over with. Okay?
No, I don't think it should be consent between the mom and yourself, Brian. But
But
Mom,
you
you
and
know,
your
it should be
brother,
consent
Brian,
between
and Brian's
the
brother,
brothers,
Ryan,
at least. You know,
should
the
be
brothers should be
consenting.
consenting. This is okay.
You think Ryan
and
and
then
Brian?
go to the
I
mom.
think
Why are you fucking
Yeah,
your
see,
mom
I-
now? Like, I don't know where she came.
Well,
who's
no.
who's fucking the
You're not
mom?
fucking-
No one's fucking the
who's
mom.
fucking your mom?
Okay, no one's fucking.
It's just
no one's
Ryan
mom.
and Brian.
fucking
It's just
moms.
Ryan and Brian, bud.
Yeah, Brian
It's
and
just Brian and his brother.
Is his name Stevie?
I don't.
I fucking hope not. I don't want to say his real
probably-
name.
Don't
feel-
blast Stevie out there like that.
No,
It sounds
he's
like his
great.
name could be Stevie, though.
I feel like it is. Or
I
Steven.
kind of think it is.
He's probably got glasses. I'm just taking a shot in the
He
dark.
does.
You know,
He was a
like,
nice kid. I like that kid.
Yeah.
Let's paint a picture for.
I
Yeah, I
remember
like
that
him too.
guy.
I like him too. So Brian, I would say
I don't know. I don't know.
Rape
I don't
him.
know. Look, I
Just
don't know if
rape
his name
him
is
and
Steve.
get it
Don't
over
put
with.
me on
kind of
blast
think it
for
is,
that.
yeah. I think it is.
Yeah, Stevie
Anyway,
sounds like a
good
sweet
guy.
kid. I don't think he's gonna go for it. So you're gonna have to fucking rape him, and you're gonna have to settle. You're gonna have to let that live, okay?
I mean,
Let
I
the essence
think
live
I don't
here.
think he should go that far. If he has
I
urges,
do,
maybe
I do.
just
I'm
tie
saying
it up
all in.
or
All
know,
in.
get-
What's the
get one
fucking
of those
point?
chastity
Go fuck
belts.
someone else's brother.
He
Go
can
fuck
get a
someone else's
chastity
brother if you're
belt.
not gonna rape him. Okay?
you know.
If you're gonna
Those
fuck your own
chastity
brother, it's
belts,
gotta be
they
rape
hold,
or
they
nothing.
hold
I
your
mean,
dick in so you can't get hard. You get one of
listen,
those.
if he's considering fucking his brother, he's rock solid right now. Okay?
Rock solid, well
There's
writing
no
an email.
issues.
Just gonna have to chop it off then. That's
I don't think you
I
understand.
mean,
the
you could
situation.
also go to fucking, Viagra.com and type in the code pretty much experts and get 15% off of your Viagra's too, Brian. if you
Yeah, that's
fucking
how that
need to.
works.
I mean, there are options for you here, but I'm saying number one vote,
Promo
rape, and it
code.
seems like 3 out of the 4 of us are involved or are agreeing with this. I mean,
I'm not agreeing with it.
No one's agreeing to raping
I don't know.
anybody.
It sounded
I'm
like
not
you were
agreeing with the
you agreed
rape
at
part.
first.
That's not no. There's
No?
no raping.
I know.
Oh.
Like, I feel like
Get-
if that's
well,
how you
let's hear,
feel,
what's a better
it's like
option,
maybe just
you know?
go to the washroom and fucking fire one
Rub
off.
one
and
off,
Yeah.
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 Get-
You're
get
not
the
gonna feel like
poison out.
raping anybody.
Even
Get
you-
the poison out
yeah.
and then just go back to your life. Like, that's all it is. Like, really, that's all it is. It's like you just want to fucking come, So like,
so
just
bad.
fucking go and
Yeah.
come somewhere. Like you
Yeah.
don't have to
Yeah, go
do
and
it
come.
into someone.
You
that they
don't have to
want
rape your brother.
It's
You don't
true.
have to rape your
Yeah.
brother.
No.
No.
You don't have-
But if
like,
you're gonna fuck your
poor
brother, it's
Stevie.
gonna have to be rape. I feel like
Yeah.
that's kind of like a law of the world, a law of the universe. It's not ever gonna be consensual. It has to be rape. You know.
Yeah. Think about
I
poor
mean,
Stevie just
what-
sitting there
I've
reading
never
his
met
fucking
two.
Harry
You
Potter.
guys are all three of you are brothers
Yeah, sure.
of another boy, right?
Sure.
And it's like,
Sure, yeah.
how? When does it ever come up?
I mean, I don't
you
think
know?
you're wrong.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
think you
saying.
can bridge
It's like,
that
you're
subject.
good. It's gonna have
you kind
to
of
be
just have to
rape.
go for it.
You have to
No.
go for it. You're in. See, 2 out of 4, 50-50,
Yeah.
baby. Gotta rape him.
Yeah, 2 out of 4. 50-50
Yeah,
split.
you gotta rape him.
Daily double.
The daily double, the double down.
And you
Yeah.
know what? I feel like the only people who are on the other side are the younger brothers right now.
Yeah.
So, I
Mm.
mean,
Again,
Yeah.
you said it earlier. I'm the responsible one. Like, who do you think is the dom?
only 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's the
top
bottom?
here?
Who's the dog?
Yeah. Let me see your cat tattoo, bitch.
Oh, no. He's got one.
I don't even know. Maybe.
You got one, baby.
Maybe.
You for sure got one.
I don't know if I do.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. It's right on the small of your back.
Oh, and the
Just a
upper
little
part of
cat.
your
Just
back.
a little
My
cat.
entire back is a cat. Oh shit. shit. Okay, I mean, with
Right,
that,
right.
let's like give a shout out to the Bike Thieves for the intro. Thank you, G, for joining us. Brian or Stu,
Anytime.
whoever's
Right on.
sending these
That's
questions
fun.
in, we love you guys.
Both of them.
We'll be
Both
back
of them.
next week.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks everybody for tuning in this week.
Bye.
We are pretty much
Later.
experts.
Good
You can
advice
check
right
us
there.
out on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and YouTube. While you're at it, go have a look at our Facebook page. You can ask an expert any
That's-
time of day or night, whatever you like. And if you're into it, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We want to hear from you, baby. Thanks again, everybody. Tune in next week. We are pretty much experts, and we love you, I guess.